of Ian is a Weirdo. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on my cowl. I've been working on it, um, quite a bit, but kind of here and there at the same time. So if you're wondering if it looks a little misshapen, it is. I was an idiot and was crocheting into my chain space. Oops. So it's kind of gotten a little bit wider and wider as we've gone on, and I kind of just realized that that's what I was doing. I have not been in my right headspace the past couple of days. So, and so we're going to just continue on and hope that this makes a killer cowl. So the ending measurements are 10 inches if I follow Bag of Days pattern, and I am at 8 inches right now. So I've got a little bit left to go. I'm really enjoying the color. One thing I'm not enjoying, so I've been really loving this this Premier anti-pilling yarn, which is what I'm using. This really bright orange, obnoxious, hurts your eyes to look at almost yarn, and uh, the thing is, it comes in a skein, and it uh, is almost impossible to know where the end is. So both skeins that I've used, I've had to cake up. The first skein I had to cake up in very small cakes because I kept on having to cut because there kept on being knots. It was a nightmare. The second skein wasn't as bad, but it was still really difficult to do. So, unless you have really good luck of the draw, I would say wind this up before you even get started because it is a hellish nightmare, to which I would not wish on my worst enemy. Um, it is very soft yarn. It's very high quality. This is 100% anti-pilling acrylic, and it works really smoothly with my furls hook. Like I said, I'm really loving the yarn. I'm loving most things about it. It just that the process of getting it out um, has been a little bit challenging. So, hi, welcome in. I am working on my cowl, um, and I am kind of torn because I want to at first I wanted to put like some spiders or something on the outside, but as you can see, there's a lot of baubles on this cowl, so I don't know how well the spiders will lay on the cowl. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna put spiders on it or not. I'm thinking I'm gonna go for it anyways and just see if it works. But yeah, so I think it would just look really cool because it is very bright orange and it's very uh, hunter chic. But I want it to be more spooky ooky vibes. So I thought the spiders would bring it down a level, but also bring it to a spooky level, which I want. So um, spiders are not particularly difficult to embroider on. I was just going to use the flat circle technique and make two little circles, one bigger than the other, and then embroider legs on. So I wasn't going to do anything super fancy to get the spiders on. Um, hey, Dinky Crafts Jennifer, welcome in. I am working on my pumpkin colored cowl, my neon pumpkin cowl. Um, Now this is a pattern from Bag a Day, and I messed it up. I was crocheting into my chain space and making the cowl kind of go like this instead of straight up. So that was my bad. It happens. when you're not paying attention, and I was not paying attention. So um, that's okay. Um, yeah, but I'm having fun with just a 2 row repeat. It's a very easy pattern. It's in her 3 weight tutorial playlist. If you are looking for a pattern to do, another facet that I thought of, but I didn't care that much, was the fact that I'm using a 4 weight yarn, and so it is very bright. It's so bright. It looks pink, doesn't it? Or coral. But it is just bright, bright orange, especially next to this pumpkin spice. Like, it looks outrageously bright. It's very bright. So I think that having some black spiders on it or something would be really nice. So, but with the 4 weight, I should have decreased my number of stitches so it was a little bit tighter. Um, I it's a little bit it's not as form fitting as it could be, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. I use the same number of chain stitches that she did, so with her 3 weight, but I use the same hook size. So win some, you lose some. This is not my finest hour in crochet. I feel like I'm making a lot of mistakes that I don't normally make, but that's okay. It's it's just, you do what you can. I feel like just staying motivated. I have some yarn similar to that, a box full mixed brights, luminous colors. Ooh, very fun. Do you have any plans for your bright yarn? What I really want to get is the UV reactive glowing yarn at Michael's, the Craft Smart yarn. Um, but I don't know if my Michael's has it, and I think there's only one Michael's in my area. So your hook matches too. I couldn't do that. Oh, so my hook is actually pink. It looks like it matches a lot more, actually, doesn't it? No, my hook is actually pink with sparkles in it, so it's actually very easy to see, and the tip is more clear than pink, so it's very easy to distinguish the colors. Thank goodness. I could not do a hook that was the same color. Uh, that would drive me nuts. But honestly, after I untangled the first and second skein, I feel like I have the patience of a saint. So I feel like I could do anything right now. I have the brights in case a project comes along. Well, I mean, there are tons of things you can do for Halloween that bright colors would be great for if you're into that kind of thing. I know that alt knots, who I follow and I encourage a lot of people to follow because they do really great crafts. Uh, they they did an atomic waste um, pattern, or it was like a container of atomic waste with it spilling over, and they used it for hook storage, and I thought that that was really fantastic, like a really good idea. Although I've got my hook storage on lock because I am going to be making my voodoo doll once I'm done with this. I just needed to take a break from my voodoo doll because I just kind of was looking at it and I was like, I hate you. And I needed to just kind of take a chill pill from that. It's it's such a cumbersome project, especially now that I have rocks in it. Um, that I really just couldn't be bothered to keep on turning it, um, and all of that stuff. It just was so heavy and like annoying. Hey, Raker. I would love a fall hat or something. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Bright colors are always nice to have around. Because sometimes they can be so hard to find. I was gonna do a granny square blanket where I did all neon colors, and so I was able to find like all of these neon colors, amazing neon colors, um, from Red Heart. They're Red Heart Super Saver, and like now I can't find any of them. I mean, I know where most of the colors that I have are, but I don't even know if they're sold anymore. Um, so bright colors are always nice to have as a. And I was gonna do a black, like black stitching in between, like cat and dog or acting a fool. But what's new? I love these little bobble stitches. I don't know, bobbles just make me happy. I know they take a little bit longer, but once you get into the rhythm, it's just so nice. Hey, no scratching. I don't usually like working off of cakes, but sometimes that's what's necessary. Um, Before I even started working on this project, and I was going through my second cake, or my second skein, I just went ahead and caked it up because I knew it was going to be the same as the first cake or the first skein, and it was just such a nightmare to deal with. And once I already had it on the hook, it was such a project to deal with. So I okay, I'm making sure I'm not going into my chain space. God, I can't believe I messed it up so bad. Just not good at things. It's a problem. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're going for 10 inches here, and I'm at 8. I probably won't immediately do the spiders. I'm not feeling very motivated to do the spiders, and also I want to just feel out the pattern and see if I like the way it looks without the spiders, and see if it fits my aesthetic. Um, but okay, now I'm like, I gotta make sure I do the right thing. Packaday always makes it look so easy, and I'm just like, how are you so good at this? And how am I so bad? But one day I will be good or decent at crocheting, and that will be a good place to be. But right now, we're still not the best. I feel like I bring a lot of creativity. But not a lot of skill. And that's okay. That's okay. Doing my best here. Chat not shifting. The chat's moving. I don't have. It's only you in here right now. Yeah, I know that there's a lot of different channels doing lives right now, so I'm not expecting a huge turnout for this live. I just so it's moving. It's just not moving quickly because it's just you in here. It's just you and me, Jennifer, and that's okay. Um, I don't know. I somehow ended up on. It's missing my last message. I have a thing about the Halloween, but making a fall hat. Yeah, I guess it just didn't come through. I don't know because I'm not even seeing it. But I have been having problems with the chat um, on Restream, which is the platform that I use. I have been having kind of some intermittent problems with the chat. So it's possible it could have just dumped it for some weird reason. Ooh. I've got a granny square project with hoopy yarn. Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, I bet that is awesome. Oh, I want to see that so bad. Do you post videos, Jennifer? Sorry, I haven't checked. Uh, Once I get off of YouTube, I kind of don't. I watch other people's YouTube channels. I just kind of don't venture out that much. Went live earlier. Okay, so I need to get on that. Okay, so let me make sure that I am turning my notifications on for you because I did not get any Usually, when I follow someone, I get notifications for someone. So let me just do that right now. Oh, weird! I can see myself. That's gross. Oh, I said Daiki Crafts. Oops, that was something different. Oh, look, there you are. Okay, just turned my notifications on for you. Inside Luminarium. Ooh, that looks awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to watch this. Ooh. Okay, cool. Following. Hey, Proverbs 31. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? I'm just making a cowl. It's a bag-a-day pattern. I'm making it with this bright, bright orange. It's so orange it looks pink on camera. Midnight my time is so early for you, which is in 1 hour. Okay. Ooh, you just came from Joann's? Ooh, that's always fun. Always fun, but always a little sad if you spend a lot of money like I do. Because I'm like, oops, shouldn't have done that. But that's just, it's what it is. So, yes, I got some glow-in-the-dark 100% polyester yarn. Ooh, what brand? Ooh, tell me about it. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. I am making a cowl out of some bright orange yarn, trying to decide if I want to put spiders on it or not. Have some reflective yarn, which is good for winter nights from Hobie. Oh, cool. I've heard of the reflective yarn, but I have not yet used it myself. This Lion brand DIY glow. Oh, cool. I was just talking about the Craft Smart UV reactive uh, yarn and how I really want to give that a try for Michaels. Yeah, I shared the link. Let me remember how to share the link. Invite guests. No. It's been so long since I've done anything in Restream. I'm like, how do I do this? Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sitting in my car. I'm waiting for my pizza to be ready. But this is the yarn that I got. It's a Lion brand DIY Glow.
Mm-hmm. What color does that one glow? Is that green?
It doesn't say. I saw it. I never seen it before. Never heard of it. So I figured, oh, I'm gonna get me a couple of skeins because it's a 4-way and it's a very small skein. It comes 71 yards, so I got 8 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is tiny.
Yeah, so I got it in white because remember the picture I sent you that with my pattern that I made is called the hat Dana.
Yes, yes, yes.
This okay, this is it. I'll take it off and I'll show you. So it has a brim like a hat, and then it has this like the bandana part,
Mm-hmm.
and you can wear it like that, or if you get a little chilly, you could also wear it as a to cover your neck if you want to cover your neck up a little bit.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. That is really cute. That's great work.
Thank you. And I made one for someone who wanted for Pride, and I should have took a picture of it because it came out so pretty with the rainbow colors. Oh, it was
Mm-hmm.
absolutely stunning. And I didn't get a picture of it. I sold it to them. I don't even know who they are. They just saw me on a live showing it to somebody and they ordered it. So but yeah, since I ride when I ride my bike at night, I figured now let me try that one because I do have reflective yarn too. It is hard to find from Red Heart.
Mm-hmm. Now, so I I don't remember exactly what yarn it was. I think it was a glow in the dark yarn that someone came out with about a year ago, and it had like a funny smell to it.
Yeah, yeah,
Does it have
yeah.
a smell to it?
No, this one doesn't. That was the first thing I did. I had never got that because people would say that it really smelled really bad. So I was like, I never got it. But since I remembered that, the first thing I did, I grabbed it, I looked around, make sure nobody see me. I'm like, this girl is weird, smelling the yarn. So I was like, no, it actually smells like a cotton yarn, but it's 100% polyester, which I thought it was cotton, but that's fine as well because it's very close. So
Hmm.
no smell. But
Oh, great.
I had a gift card, and all I spent out of my pocket was $5.90 something, almost $6, and I got a lot of stuff.
I cannot get out of Joanne for like less than 100. It's
Uh, Yeah, well, that's what I spent 106 because I had a gift card and I had it for over 6 months since it's quite a ways from my house since I didn't have to come here. So since I had to take my son from work and it's kind of halfway, I figured, oh, let me use my gift card. It's just been sitting there. So it's even better when you go and get a crap load of stuff and you only spend $6. You best to believe you come out happy.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. That yarn is so cool. I cannot wait to see what you make out of it.
Oh,
And
I can't wait to see how it looks.
yeah.
To see the coloring. I
Mhm.
got this pretty blue. It has
Mhm.
sparkles in it.
Is that Big Twist?
Yeah, it is.
I have yeah, I have the silver and I have the dark red. I It's so soft. It is
It,
ridiculous.
yeah, it is very soft. This one is called Sapphire. I just got one. I'm like, oh, this is pretty because I've been making a lot of hats, and right now I'm in a knitting and crochet group, and we're doing some. For one organization, I'm making pink hats for October for breast cancer, and the other one we're doing any color hat and scarf set for the veterans.
Mhm.
So I figured, this will be fine, blue. But I just bought a bunch of cotton yarn and a whole bunch of threads that I needed, which is they are number 3. They're not they're not real thin like the number 10, like it's a. So I
Mhm.
make earrings and stuff with this.
Oh,
So I got
cool.
a bunch of different colors that I didn't have.
Yeah.
And
I'm gearing up for Hat Not Hate.
yeah,
Um, and so I have two big Caron 1 pounds of blue yarn, and but my Centro, my automatic uh, knitting machine has been
Yeah.
broken since the last Hat Not Hate I did, and so I ordered a replacement part. It should be here on Tuesday. I'm so excited because I'm ready to just whip out, and I got the drill attachment too.
I have the Addy and I have the Centrals. I have four Addies and I have three Centrals.
Damn
All
girl.
different. Yeah, but I've been having them. It's been the Addy that was the first one I got, and I have it now. My big one for 10 years.
Wow.
But my husband, what he did was he added a sewing machine motor thing and the foot peg. So I use that, and I use my foot with the Addy, and it just
That is genius. Oh my
sorry.
gosh. That is
Yeah, and it
genius.
works like magic. It's I used to do the drill, and then when he did that, he says, "Honey, I can do this," and I'm like, "Are you sure you're gonna ruin my machine?" He's like, I said, "Well, I trust you because he's very, very, very handy." So it works like a charm. I have made 500 hats by myself. For Hat Not Hate, I did 250 on the Addy and Central, and I crocheted 250. This was the first year they did it. The second year, I made 300. So I don't know if I'm gonna do this year because I'm actually doing for three charities right now. So I
Yeah.
don't want to overwhelm myself.
Mm-hmm.
And with them, I didn't have to ship it. So that's why I also did so much, because I live next to a yarn shop that they're one of their pickup locations. So I just took it there and went yarn shopping. It was an excuse. I mean, it is 45 minutes away, but I figured, okay, I'll drop this off. And at the same time, I'll just, get me some luxurious luxury yarn, because that's what they sell at the yarn shops. They
Give
don't.
a give a little, get a little. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
exactly. And I also bought some beads, because I've made a couple of sandals with the flip flops that I do. And then I add beads to them, which I got a couple of orders from. So
Do
that's a
you
good thing.
do you pre-string or do you do the thing where you have the little need the little hook afterwards with beads?
I pre-string, and then today while I was there, I bought this the big eye beading needles. I saw a video and I saw how to do it without beating it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try this. So I bought it at Joann's today. We'll
Oh,
see how
cool.
that works. But I usually beat it. It's not much because I only put 20 of them. So it's not like it's a whole lot, so it's not a big deal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only
So
time I've done bead work is when I've been doing wire crochet because it's a
yeah,
lot
I do that as
easier.
well.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun. Um,
Yeah.
my dog is freaking out if you can see. Um, but yeah. Sorry, my wife is calling and I'm like, there's like sensory overload. So yeah, those are so much easier to pre bead, or you cut your wire and you like know how long it is, so you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
I've
haven't
been
ventured into beads and yarn. I haven't done that yet. So you're in
oh, I
you're in
have. I have made some of these, and because at the end I put little picot stitch, I've been putting little beads on them.
I bet that's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, it looks really cool. I also got this new thing, which is cuts and seals thread.
Does it like burn it?
Yeah, yep, eliminates fry or raw thread and prevents unraveling.
Oh, that's so
Perfect,
cool.
perfect. Anywhere there's ends need to be sealed. Yeah. So I figured this is pretty cool.
I'm streaming. Hey, I'm streaming. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I can't see the chat, so if anyone is I don't know why I can't
I
see
think
the
the
chat.
chat is frozen. Honestly, it appears to be frozen.
Oh,
Um,
okay. I didn't want
so
people to think that I was rude or anything like that.
I'm sure they do. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. No one's gonna think you're rude.
No, I can be rude in the YouTube streets, girlfriend. Sorry.
It's
I
okay.
didn't mean I didn't mean to say girlfriend. I don't know.
That's
I'm sorry.
okay. That's okay.
Listen, there's a lot of people that think that I'm real nasty, and I can be. What it is that I'm just a little bit too honest, too straightforward, blunt. I grew up in New York, Brooklyn. I'd say it how it is. People take it offensive, and nowadays, you know how it is. A lot of people they're very sensitive, and so there's a lot of people out there, believe it or not, that are not happy with me. But you know what? I don't care.
Yeah. I
You know, after a
so
certain age, you just don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I have 6 children. I have grandchildren. I'm old. I'm too old for this bullshit. You know, so
preach. Yes.
I'm like, listen, I'll read you in a minute. You don't like it? Oh, well, I'm still going to live with or without you, honey. I'm still
Yeah.
going to shop and be happy.
There are some RuPaul quotes that I love, and RuPaul's always like a well of infinite wisdom for me. And one of his sayings is, um, "Unless they're paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind."
And, yep.
Yeah, and then another thing he says is, "What other people think of you is none of your damn business."
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
just like, that's genius, you know? It
Mm,
just
It's true because everyone has different tastes.
yep,
You know, you like red, I like purple. You know, like that's just the way it is, and that's life. And that's the same thing with personalities.
yep.
You know, so you just got to be mature to accept it. And there are plenty of people on YouTube that I'm not thrilled about. I'll go to their channel and I'm like, but I hit the like button and I keep it moving, go on somewhere else. That's okay. One is not gonna hit, it's not gonna kill me or do anything for me to hit the dislike button. So why go ahead and just be that shady anyway? You
Yeah.
know, and just move on. If you don't like somebody, then just move on. You don't have to stay there. You know, you're not forced.
Yeah, exactly. I am right there with you. I'm like some people I get on and I'm just like, this is my thing, but like I'll give them a like and I'll just move on, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's fine. You know, there's some people that it's the most stupidest thing, but it happens to me. Sometimes some people's voice, I'm like, okay, their voice is annoying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't tolerate them for too long. But that's me, you know, and I'm like, oh well.
Yeah, people's voices, sometimes people's faces. Honestly, if I don't like your face,
Damn, you worse than me. I thought I was bad.
like I know he's not a YouTuber, but like Ed Sheeran, I can't like his music because his face is so fucked up. I can't with it.
Oh, I like his music. I mean,
Yeah, you're
his
allowed
face,
to.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it is. See, you don't like him, I do, and that's okay. But doesn't mean I'm gonna dislike you, disrespect you, you know, or anything. Hey, it's life. Hey, we're entitled. If we were all the same, this world will be boring as hell, girl. I'm like,
So
listen,
boring.
that's what makes life interesting. You know, just even creators. We could both of us crochet, but if you look at our work, it'll still be different and unique. That's what makes us unique, authentic, different, and that's okay. But not, and I understand because there's some people that they do videos and they're talking about, and I'm like, would you get to the point? Especially a tutorial, that's annoying. Or someone is sitting there and eating, and I'm like, really, you know? So, but it's life, and I accept it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
What I had
Keep
to
it
do
moving.
for me, for my mental health, was not compare myself to other people. And I was like, why is this person popular when they're annoying, when they're rude, when they talk shit about people, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what? Let me take myself out of it. Let me breathe. And let me just say, it's not my business why they're popular. Good for them.
Yeah,
And I'm going to do me. And that's it.
exactly. That was very smart of you to do that, and I'm proud of you because, I've taught that to my kids as well. Like, you look at the people, like, we have a neighbor, and they have the most beautiful home, and it looks beautiful inside and outside, but their family, their marriage is shit. You don't know. Things on the outside may look, but you don't know what people are really going through, and you don't know what they went through to get where they're at. You don't
Yep.
know what they had to do to get what they have. Not only that, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So never compare yourself, because you know what? That's what makes you special and you great, because you're different. You're not like them.
Hmm.
You're you. And once in a while, I like to have hamburger, but once in a while, I also like to have pizza.
Why not
So it
both, girl? Yeah, mobs are saying hey. Hey, mobs.
hi. Like,
Yeah, it's just, it's save the judgment for someone who's got a better who's higher up than me. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying. And
yeah.
just I don't, that's above my pay grade. So
Yeah. We come here, we have a good time, we share each other's crafts. We share ideas with one another. We're here to also help. I mean, for myself, help if you need help with something, different tips, tricks. That's what it's about. And then, move on. I love the YouTube, but there was a time that I was getting bullied and I stopped going on YouTube for almost 2 years. And I
oh,
was like, I said, you know what? I said, these people, they're lucky that they live far, because let me tell you, I'm that bitch. I will go beat your motherfucking ass. Sorry. And I'm like, you're lucky that you live very, very, very far, because things would have been different and I would have not let you get to me this way. But when you could only say so much about someone who's doing these things on, what they call it, the cyberbullying. But then I was like, you know what? F that. I'm gonna do me. I don't care, and it is what it is. And why am I gonna let them make me run from YouTube?
yeah.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna be somebody's cup of tea, and somebody's gonna enjoy me and talk to me and have a good time. So
And you are more than welcome here. We
thank
love
you
you
very
here.
much.
We love you here. Um, and we always have a good time when you're here. So
Yeah.
but,
Hi, Michelle. I think I
yeah,
can see the chat. It's real tiny, but I
yeah,
think I see Nana Michelle. Right? Hi,
yeah.
Michelle. She's a sweet lady herself.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I just got me a bunch of different threads, cottons. You ever worked with this 24/7 cotton?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I never either. I actually got it. I got it, and this is a it's a nice color. They call it jade.
Hmm.
It looks more blue on the screen. It's actually more greenish.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
yeah, it is pretty. I got me a couple of colors of that, white, black, and this color, a couple of them. And that big twist cotton.
Mm-hmm.
They're real tiny, these skeins. Jesus. Man, everything has gone up. The yarn. I saw a
Yep.
red heart with love. 11.99. A red heart with love. I was like, holy crap. I
Oh
remember
wow.
red heart with love. I remember I was buying it for 6.99.
Yeah, that
That's
is.
like that's like double the price. Holy crackers. I'm like, I don't know what these people are smoking, but I ain't gonna smoke it with them. I'm move on to the next.
Yeah, it's crazy and like yeah, the skeins are getting smaller and just like
Yes.
everything's going up and it's
Yeah.
just like
I know. I
Man,
noticed everything was going up, but I was like, okay. But I'm like, damn, even the yarn. And then they're doing that. It goes up and then less yardage. And I'm like, oh no. I said, I'm not gonna buy yarn for a while because I do have way too much. But since I had a gift card, in reality, I didn't spend my money on it. So I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I did
Plus,
spend $6 on one skein, which was the big twist. That's it. But
yeah.
um,
I mean, honestly, the big twist, the was it the twinkle? Um, I love that yarn. I I think you'll love this. So I got the silver and I used it for a pride project, and I was like, wow, this is so easy to work with. This is so, hey Leslie, um, I was like, this is so easy to work with. It's so soft. Like it's not like some metallic yarns that are like, I
yeah,
just
that you feel
realized
a
it.
little rough.
I was like, is that a turtle? Is that?
Oh no, it's my doggy. She's sitting on my lap.
uh, but uh, but I love it, and I wish I had a gold. Because what I wanted to do, so I started making a cat sweater, and I made the neck too big because I made it out of bag of days pattern.
I remember I saw. Was that
Yeah.
the one recently that and then you put it for the dog because it was came out so big?
Well, that was one of the other cat sweaters I made. I
Okay.
made so many cat sweaters. Hey Leslie, yeah, welcome in on the live. Yeah, we're just chilling. Um, yeah, so I made it out of Bag o' Day's pattern, and Bag o' Day has a Maine Coon. Those are
Yeah.
big cats. So I just did a couple rows to see what it would look like, and when I made it, it looked like a diamond necklace. I was like, my cat has a diamond necklace because it was too big for him, but I was like, oh, my cat has a diamond necklace. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna need this in gold so that I can make some gold chains for my dog.
Yeah,
And
that would have been cool. Yeah.
so I'm gonna try to get Lion Brand date nights because they have a gold.
That's the beautiful yarn. I bought some.
Yeah,
I got six skeins at home. I didn't get the gold. I got more like looked at more purple, but it's more like a maroon because I want to
mhm,
make a shawl with it. But that's a real pretty yarn. The glitz on that is phenomenal, baby. The gold one will be perfect to make a chain because the sparkly that it's in it, it's
yeah,
great. It's gonna look it's I don't know where you're gonna find it because I found it. I had to buy it from Lion Brand. I
yeah.
couldn't find it in no store, nothing.
So I can find it on Amazon or I can find it. Um, so they sell a 3 pack on Joanne.com.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I might get the 3 pack.
I bought six and they both came in 3 pack each. But I also got them, they had them on Lion Brand on sale because they did have it on Amazon, but it was way more expensive. I got them for $2.99 a cake.
Okay.
So, do your research before you go and click that button and submit your payment. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'll do
'Cause
that.
it was a lot cheaper that way. And I was like, oh, then I'm just going to get it here because I was going to do it through Amazon. And the shipping was not, well, for me anyway. I don't know because I don't live too far from them, but the shipping still wasn't too expensive.
Yeah. I find that like shipping, I mean, it's just like, it's
Mm,
so outrageous these days. I mean, literally everywhere
that-
you order, everything you order. I'm trying
yes.
to sell things on Etsy and I'm like, how much is shipping? Let me just assume it's like $10. Because like, I just,
Yeah. Yeah. It is crazy. That's why before you buy it, get how much it's gonna cost and then see how much is gonna be the shipping. And then from there you check the next place and then you see which one is better for you. I mean, girl, I wanna stretch my dollar as far as I can. I don't know about you, but I'll be like, listen, I wanna get more for my buck. You best to believe I'm gonna do my search first. And whoever's the lucky one, then I'll be like, okay, click.
yeah. I know I look like I'm made of money. Um,
Yeah,
in
me
my
too.
Halloween pajamas, but I'm actually not. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
don't worry, yo,
No,
I want to
I
stretch
mean,
that dollar too. I want to stretch
yeah,
that dollar too.
even if you, it's not that you have to be, broke or poor. It's just, hey, if I could spend $20 and get 20 skeins of yarn, or spend $20 and get two skeins of yarn, where am I gonna go? Hello, I want to have 20 skeins instead of just two. So that's all fine and dandy.
Yeah, I like that math.
Yes, exactly. So check lionbrand.com, and then, put everything in, and then see how much would it's going to be the shipping. And then, because I know that Amazon with Prime, you don't pay shipping, but sometimes it doesn't work out better that way, even if you get the free shipping,
Yeah,
especially
you're
with
right.
yarn. I noticed that they are expensive on yarn. Always has been, always, for
Mhm.
whatever reason.
Yeah, and it's like, cause like I know with yarn, I think it's because yarn is so big. Like yarn can be so big because it's the size of the package and it's the weight of the package. So it might not
Yeah,
weigh a lot, but you might need a big package to be
yeah,
able.
that's true. Well, they
So,
gotta do like me. I just send somebody. I send David, the bearded yarn dudes.
oh yeah, David Browning.
Yeah, I sent him 13 skeins of Truble, and I put it in a vacuum sealed bag, and I vacuumed that sucker. Okay. When you want to send, no, it helps. When you want to
Yeah,
send yarn to somebody, put it in a vacuum sealed bag. They're not expensive. You could either get them at Dollar Tree if you just need one, or you could get a couple of them in a pack at Walmart, and they're not expensive. And you vacuum seal it, and once they open it, it starts growing right away, and it goes back into place. It's not like the yarn stays, like, like if you smash up bread and then it just stays, that way. No,
yeah.
it expands back to its normal. So it's
Well,
worth it.
that's a good idea because I made this pillow. I made my fuck you pillow,
Oh my goodness, that is cool.
and this is one full bag of polyfill, and so I
Uh-huh.
was like, how am I gonna ship this thing because it's so big? But vacuum sealing it was
Vacuum
a
seal it.
good idea.
Yeah, vacuum seal it. I vacuum sealed it. On top of it, I sat on it, and make sure I vacuum. I make sure I didn't leave no air. So it also helps, condense. So I was able to fit it in a small bag.
Yeah, that's smart.
Hey, they're
See?
getting expensive. We gotta get it. We gotta juice the brain, because if not, forget about it.
Well, I have loved having you up here. I think I'm gonna wrap up
Yeah,
this
I gotta
live.
go. I gotta go get my pizza.
Yeah, get that pizza, girl. But I love having you up here. Thank you for coming up. Thank you
Thank you for
everyone for
having me.
watching. I'll talk to you guys later and hopefully this cow will be finished.
Okie dokie. Have a good night, everyone. See you on the YouTube streets. Bye.
Bye.